Hello. I would like to start by saying I only titled this ASMR because that is how some people will find it. If you are someone who watches Boyfriend, Girlfriend, My Professor Touches Me, or any similar ASMR that involves anything romantic or, let's be honest, not romantic but disgusting, please do not watch this video. I do not want you people watching me. I don't want you associated. The only way I would ever associate with someone who watches Professor Talks to Me after class and then I will not say the rest of that title is if I can help you. If you would like help, please message my Discord, which is the same as my YouTube username, and ask for help and I will try to help you. But if you are here to try and hear a nice voice and feel good about it, for comfort or any reason like that, please do not do that. I am doing this for fun. Now, here is my random ASMR of something. I guess I'll just change it as I go. It'll be free form or whatever. I don't know if there's a name for that. So to start off, I like to do the Russian accent. Not very good at Russian accent, but I like to do I like to pretend I'm a boss's henchman, you know? Because that is only a reference point. To do accent, you have to be familiar and you need a reference point. So you need to know what they say. Like familiar, I don't know how to say familiar in Russian accent. I don't know. I don't have a reference point. I don't know how that they say that arrangement of sounds in the Russian accent, so I cannot say familiar in Russian accent. It won't sound right, probably. Find a video of Russian saying familiar, and it won't sound like familiar or whatever I'm saying. I don't know. But anyways, I'll do a Russian accent, telling you about the SR-71. Oh, the SR-71. Yes, that is American plane. I hate that plane. During Cold War, they were flying over. We didn't know. We had radar that very good. Yeah, see, I cannot do. Why am I doing a French accent now? I'm adding a French tone to it. Sucker, bleh. I don't know why I'm adding a French tone to Russian accent. I'm like, now I'm just doing French and Russian. I don't know what the hell this voice is. It's like a Russian person is joking, but then the French roots are coming out or something. Or like a French person is trying to do Russian, but they're so French they cannot do the accent. I don't know what the hell this is. And I mean, I could just add on anything, I suppose. I could just add on a little bit of Indian to this, and I don't know what the hell this voice even is now. It just sounds very weird. Oh, that was fun. Right now, let's do one of my more fun ones, the Southern accent. I'll do it with more of a, I don't know, something weird. I'll do it more American sounding, I guess. More, I don't know, something. I don't know how to describe accents. It's like taste and it's like smell. We don't have enough words to describe things. I mean, think about it. Try to describe a smell. Sweet? Bad? Good? I mean, how in the world do you describe smells? The only way we have to do it is like referencing stuff. But then again, I guess that's how words start, right? If you think about it, if something tastes savory, what is savory? You only know savory because it compares to other things. In fact, that's how all of language works, really. You have to have something compared to. If you just come up with a word, well, if you try to define the word, well, you need words to define it with, or you need something to define it with. You can't just make a word like squibbity-doo-bop, and it means nothing. Unless you want it to mean nothing, and in that case, go ahead, it means nothing. But if I said squibbity-doo-bop means someone who's really goofy, like I am right now, then, well, I'm going off the word goofy. What does goofy mean? Silly. What does silly mean? Well, I don't damn know. It's what I'm doing right now, and what I'm doing right now is a reference point. But if you just said silly meant what I'm doing right now, then someone thought silly meant talking with a southern accent. In fact, that's even a common problem with someone learning a language for the first time. They associate words with some things. Like if you said a wooden chair, if you pointed at that and said that was wood, they might think chairs are what called wood. Or if you pointed at I don't know, a gun and said weapon, well, no, that one works, actually. If you pointed at, geez, I don't know. I'm trying to come up with examples on the spot here. You get the point, though. You try to specify something, they think it's something else. You know what I mean? So, like, if you pointed at a guitar and said it was an acoustic, and then they thought electric guitars were also acoustic because they're all just guitars, but, you know. Anyways, Where was I? What was I talking about? Oh yeah, reference points in language. Hell, even accents are a reference point themselves. I mean, I guess they're not, but you know, for them to be defined as an accent, you need to define it to a region and a voice or something. I don't even know what I'm saying. That made no sense, did it? No, I didn't make no sense at all. I don't know what the hell I'm saying now. That's just random, ain't it? Anyways, I do enjoy doing this accent though. It's pretty fun. I do an Australian accent, but I can't do a good one. Yeah, I don't have enough, reference points to do it. Need more reference. My best accent is, of course, my British accent. I do that one quite well. One thing I am curious about is if people have watched my content and they have watched so many of my accent videos that they don't know what my voice sounds like. I've even made an accentitis titled My Voice, or My Real Voice, or something like that. Because it's interesting. If I only ever talk with an accent, then how are you to know what my voice is? Maybe there are actually people who do that. I don't know. I just like this voice, really. This isn't my normal. No, this is my normal voice. This is my YouTube voice. I don't know what I don't know. It's just whatever I do naturally. I mean, it's a British. This is British. Which one? Okay, so let's see. England is in. No, the United. Dang, I forgot the order again. In Europe is. I know England is the smallest one, I think. The United Kingdom, yeah. England is in the United Kingdom. Wait, now, the United Kingdom the largest of the three? I think it is, because I'm picturing the UK, and it's like all the islands and all that stuff, except for Northern Ireland, I think. So I think it's England, Britain, UK. Or no, sorry. UK, Britain, England. I think that's the order. Because you can't say... Because I think Scotland is part of the UK. Or something. Why do they call it be all weird? Then again, we're the ones with, feet and inches and all that crap. How about we just revert to caveman times? All that you need to know is meat good, rotten meat bad, survive. Weren't those nice times? I just realized you can probably see the reflection on the metal. You can see all that stuff. Hi. Boop, 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 boop. Anyways, new voice. I can of course do a stereotypical Indian accent, but it is a very kind of, the sad thing is it's kind of racist, but it is actually how they kind of sound, so I don't know why it's considered racist. But, and of course I learned how to do it by the don't tell me what to do rule, From that one video, that is legitimately how I learned how to do an Indian accent. Of course I have a lot of Indian people in my neighborhood. I know how they talk. What else should I do? Yes, the standard American accent. Hold on, I'm doing a little bit of Southern there. Okay, gotta make sure there's no Southern drawl. Now, talking like this, I can tell you my finances are up by a 7.9% APR over the last biannual session, quarterly session. The stocks on ARF are pretty good today, but according to the horse racing statistics, we need to invest in Bitcoin by approximately 3% of the last quarterfinal. And then if I start talking like this, and I don't know what the hell this is, I mean, it's some form of Southern accent, but it's a more military general sort of accent, you know what I mean? We're going to have some March 3.9 clicks to the east, and then we're going to be sending off bombs to the south. Bomb Afghanistan and shit like that, I don't know. I'm just gonna have to do a voice, really, really strong, slightly Southern, just a vocal voice. The FitnessGram Pacer test is a multi-stage aerobic capacity test. I don't know that line. Multi-stage aerobic capacity test that gets progressively more difficult as it goes on, or something like that. I don't know. Alright, I tried to remember it, but I forgot. I tried to also learn Morse code, but I gave up on the letter A, so, yeah. My memory isn't very great. How many times have I said throughout this video? I don't know. Probably multiple times. It's almost like a voice reset for me, It feels like I can do that, and now I get to switch accents. Like if I don't do it, then it just feels unnatural. So I gotta tisk. Who actually named tisk? It is not tusk. If you actually go sometimes not a voice. It's not a thing people do. They say t, not tisk. Why do it's like why do cows say arf arf? Okay, sure, yeah, maybe r, but they do not bark. In what world does a dog make the sound of bark? It does not make any sense. They give so many crazy names to sounds, and they aren't even onomatopoeias. I don't know what they're doing. Ugh, sacre bleu. It makes no sense to me. I also don't know how to do an Italian accent. I only know Mario as an Italian. I do not know any other Italian people. Italy. Italia. I don't know how to do an Italian accent. I can do like sort of the enunciations, but I do not know how to talk like an actual Italian. Like this sounds like an American voice trying to do Italian enunciations. So I can talk, I basically talk like I'm Mario, but I don't know how to do the accent itself. So yeah, it's very bad at Italian. And Australian, I just kind of like confuse the British sometimes. Like it just to me, it sounds like Britain with some twang, or England, I guess. Like if you give England some twang, and then like sometimes I saw accidentally drifting into a British accent or English accent. See, I'm doing it again, mate. Oh, do I have to say something? I guess if you talk in Australian way, like if I start saying I want some tea, yeah, tea. They don't Australians don't say tea, but so it depends on what you're saying, I guess. Like if I'm doing, what was that? If I'm doing, I don't know what that was. Anyways, if I'm doing an Australian accent and I start talking about the McDonald's and the F-150s, then obviously it just transfers into a Southern accent, because, I mean, who the hell else would be talking about the brand new lifted 2025 Ford F-250 pickup truck, Premium King Ranch Super Duty Edition, because, like, an Australian wouldn't be doing that. Now, of course, with a more natural accent, like, I can do a British accent, English accent quite well. So I can easily talk about how I would love to be chomping on my McDonald's Big Mac with an AR-15 in hand, firing full auto with a fake eagle screech, because it's actually not an eagle screech, it's the screech of a red-tailed hawk. Eagles don't make the caw sound, it's a red-tailed hawk. It's a fake noise, and I'm honestly surprised that we've just accepted this and so many people don't know. It's amazing, isn't it? And I've sort of been able to do an Irish accent by watching a lot of Cuxa, Ireland. I've been sometimes I mess up my Irish with Canadian, honestly. I have trouble distinguishing between an Irish and Canadian accent sometimes. Like I'm trying to do an Irish accent and I just end up doing a Canadian accent, because honestly, I don't know what it's about. They're just like the same, right? Sometimes they're the same, I don't know. Accents are so intermingly twanged. And like there's so many types of accents, and there's some of them like just kind of transition naturally. So I don't know. I can't do a Canadian accent, because, like, what the hell am I doing now? I don't know what I'm doing now. What kind of accent is this? Is this a Scottish accent? Is it, now I'm doing French again. Why am I doing French so much? Why do I keep going to French? French is not a good accent for me. If I try to do a Canadian, what is this now? I don't know what the hell this is. What is this? Is this Goofy? From Mickey Mouse Clubhouse? It's like Goofy, but he's on LSD or something. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. Like, oh my lord, I don't know what I'm doing. Like, you just kind of make a weird voice, and it kind of comes out of something that sounds like an accent, but I don't know what the hell it is. And I get a little bit of vocal fry to here, and I don't know what I'm doing now. I'm pretty sure no one on planet Earth has ever been doing this voice. It's a pretty unique voice, ain't it? And I don't know what it is. I think it's like a Southern American who's like, I don't know, has nasal problems or something. What is this voice? This is just a strange voice, and I can make it a little deeper and then give it a little bit more drawl and talk slower, and I don't even know what I'm doing now. I think it still kind of sounds like Goofy, just in a really weird way. Like and then I'll get a little transition, make it a little more airy, and then I'm just trying to, I don't know, add a little English twang to it. Not twang, of course, that is a country thing, but I add a little more English to it, and if I talk even more open-mouthed, I don't know what I'm doing now, I'm just doing a voice, and it sounds almost a little bit like Richard Hammond. I don't know why. Or Richard, I don't know. I do not know. Why am I doing French again? I don't understand. I won't understand. Why am I doing like a African-American, what was that? What am I doing now? I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just making a voice, and I'm just doing voices, and whatever voice comes out is my voice. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. I'm just doing strange voices, and whatever they are is what they are. And I think this has a little more of that goofiness to it, I guess. Goofiness is the best way to describe Goofy's voice, ain't it? All right, let's reset. Hold on. Let's reset. By talking like this, I can sound sort of like an AI if I mispronounce words and enunciate weirdly. You see, it's not very difficult to talk like an AI. All you have to do is pronounce some words weirdly and pause between certain parts. It's a skill to learn. I'm very good at talking like an AI, both in terms of voice and the words they use. Now, of course, trying to replicate their sentence structure and formatting is very difficult to do because they can do it fast. I also like doing GLaDOS' enunciation. It's not too hard to do, you just have to hear GLaDOS talk a little bit. And then you can do GLaDOS. Of course, I can't do her voice. I don't have her voice. I don't have any female's voice, really. Best I can do a female voice is when I do a sort of southern, I don't know what the word would be, like a sort of Juliet, you know? The person who walks up to you in a bar and says, "Do you want to head upstairs, honey?" And then, you go up there and then you get herpes, I could do that sort of voice, but that's it. And it still sounds like a male. I don't have a high-pitched voice, or really a female voice in general. Honey buns, sweet pie, voice like that. And if I do a little, I can also sort of do a little bit of that. I don't know what I'm doing now. What is this? I don't know what I'm doing now. What is it? This sounds like some sort of racist person or something. Or what is this? What the hell kind of a voice is this? I have never once done a voice like this. And it sounds a little southern, but I can't tell what the hell it is. It's like what is this voice? It's like a cartoon mayor or something. Like, here at the Paw Patrol City, we rely on Sheriff Marshall to, like, what is this kind of voice, what's that guy that, never mind, I forgot what the line is, the Dimmerdale Dimmadome or something like that, I forgot what it is. How long has this video been so far? Let's see. Oh, that is long. Okay. So I've been sitting in my room, talking to an iPhone SE for almost 18 minutes now, in very strange and inexplicable voices. I think that's enough now. I think you have definitely had enough of me doing whatever this could be called. So I hope you enjoyed. I hope you get help if you listen to sexual ASMRs, because that is absolutely disgusting. And, lastly, I hope you do absolutely lovely. Please don't mess with your electrical devices in a way that makes them break. Don't be a cunt. No, wait, cunt is a bad good thing in Australia. So I guess if you're listening to an Australian, be a cunt. If you're not, then don't be one. Be very proper. Don't drink too much root beer and do too many cigarettes. And, I don't know, just have a pretty damn good day or something like that. I don't know.